Real quick, have you ever noticed how Americans love to ask one simple question that suddenly makes your brain go blank? So, how's your week been? And you're like, good, busy, same old? If that sounds familiar, don't worry. Today, we're going to fix that together. Welcome back to TalkEasy English, where real-life American English feels natural, easy, and stress-free. If you want to speak English with confidence in everyday situations in the U.S., make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and stay with us till the end. You're going to walk away feeling way more comfortable talking about your daily life.
Yeah, seriously. This is one of those everyday topics that sounds easy. But when someone actually asks you about your routine, your mind just freezes.
Exactly. And the funny thing is, Americans aren't testing your English. They're just making conversation. Small talk is a big deal here, and talking about your week is one of the most common ways people connect.
So today, we're talking about something very real, our week, from Monday all the way to Sunday. What we do, how we feel, and how you can talk about it naturally in American English.
And don't worry, you don't need big vocabulary or perfect grammar. You just need the right flow.
All right, Sarah, let's jump in. For most Americans, the week starts on Monday. Be honest, how do you feel about Mondays?
Not gonna lie, Mondays are rough. My alarm goes off, and I'm already negotiating with myself like 5 more minutes, just 5. But once I'm up and I grab my coffee, I'm good.
Coffee is basically emotional support in America.
100%. Monday mornings here are all about survival mode. People walk into work holding coffee like it's life-saving medicine.
That's so true. For me, Mondays are about getting back into the rhythm. I check my calendar, look at my tasks, and mentally prepare myself for the week.
That's very American, too. Being organized, planning ahead, making lists. A lot of people say things like, "Let me get my week together."
Exactly. And if someone asks you at work, "How's your Monday going?" a supernatural answer is, "It's busy, but I'm getting through it."
Or, "It's a slow start, but it's picking up."
Those phrases sound very natural here.
Now let's talk about Tuesday. Tuesday feels a little lighter, right?
Yeah, Tuesday is like, okay, Monday didn't defeat me. I survived.
On Tuesdays, I try to do something productive after work, maybe hit the gym or go for a walk. A lot of Americans use Tuesday to work on self-improvement.
That's true. You'll hear people say things like, "I'm trying to be better this week," or "I'm sticking to my routine."
And if English learners are listening, trying and sticking to are very common verbs in daily American English.
For me, Tuesday evenings are chill. I cook at home. Nothing fancy, just something simple.
And that's another very American thing, keeping it simple during the week. People don't usually do big dinners on weekdays.
Then comes Wednesday, the famous middle of the week.
Hump day.
Exactly. Americans love calling Wednesday Hump Day. It means you're halfway there.
By Wednesday, people usually sound more relaxed. You'll hear things like, "We're almost there," or "Just gotta push through."
On Wednesdays, I usually clean my apartment. It helps me reset mentally.
That makes sense. A lot of people say, "A clean space helps me focus."
And after cleaning, I feel accomplished. Like, okay, I did something good today.
Midweek wins matter, even small ones.
Now Thursday, that's when the weekend energy starts creeping in.
Yes. Thursday has this quiet excitement. People start talking about their weekend plans, even if they're small.
You'll hear things like, "I'm just gonna relax," or "Nothing crazy, just taking it easy."
Those phrases are gold for sounding natural in American English.
On Thursdays, I usually keep things low-key. Maybe watch a show, read, or practice English.
And that's a great habit. Americans really respect people who say they're working on themselves.
Then finally, Friday.
Ah, Friday, the vibe changes completely.
People smile more, emails feel shorter, everyone's counting down.
At work, people say, Happy Friday, like it's a holiday.
Friday nights are usually relaxed. Some people go out, some stay in. Either way, it's about unwinding.
For me, Friday night is takeout night. Pizza, tacos, something easy.
That's very American. Food plus TV equals happiness.
And that's the end of the work week. In the next part, we'll talk about weekends, Saturday and Sunday, and how Americans describe rest, family time, and recharging for the next week.
Stick with us, because this is where your English can really start sounding natural.
All right, let's talk about the part of the week everyone waits for, the weekend. In the U.S., weekends aren't just days off. They're like a reset button. People plan for them all week, even if the plan is to do absolutely nothing.
Doing nothing is honestly a plan here, and people say it proudly. You'll hear Americans say, "I'm just gonna chill this weekend," and that's totally acceptable.
Exactly. So let's start with Saturday. Saturday usually feels wide open. No alarm for most people, no rush, no pressure.
Saturday mornings are slower. People sleep in, make coffee at home, maybe scroll on their phones for way too long.
And that's real life. If someone asks you, "What did you do Saturday morning?" a very natural answer is, "Honestly, not much. I just relaxed."
That sentence alone sounds very American.
For me, Saturday mornings are for errands, grocery shopping, laundry, things I don't want to deal with during the week.
Same here. Americans often say, "I gotta run some errands," and that phrase is everywhere.
And notice how casual it sounds. Gotta instead of have to. That's how people really speak.
Saturday afternoons are usually more social. People meet friends, go shopping, hit the mall, or grab lunch somewhere.
Yeah, and Americans love casual meetups. Nothing too formal. You'll hear, "Let's grab coffee," or "Let's hang out."
Hanging out is a very important phrase. It doesn't mean anything fancy. It just means spending time together.
Exactly. And if you're learning English, using hang out will instantly make you sound more natural.
Saturday evenings are when people actually go out. Restaurants are busy, movies are packed, and everyone seems happier.
That's true. People dress a little nicer, move a little slower, and enjoy the moment.
And then Sunday comes around. Sunday feels different.
Sunday is calm, slower, quieter.
In the U.S., Sunday is often family day. People visit parents, grandparents, or just stay home together.
A lot of Americans also talk about Sunday as a reset day. They prepare for the week ahead.
You'll hear phrases like, "I'm getting ready for the week," or "I'm setting myself up for Monday."
Sunday mornings often start with a big breakfast: eggs, toast, pancakes, coffee.
Brunch is very popular here too.
Yes, brunch is basically breakfast and lunch combined, usually late morning.
And if someone says, "We went out for brunch," that's a very normal American weekend sentence.
Sunday afternoons are quiet. People read, watch TV, or just relax.
But then Sunday evening hits, and the mood changes a little.
The famous Sunday blues.
Exactly. That feeling when you realize the weekend is almost over.
Americans talk about this openly. You'll hear, "I can't believe the weekend's over already."
Or, "Sunday went by way too fast."
And that's such a relatable feeling.
So when you put it all together, the American week is about balance. Work hard during the week, relax on the weekend, then do it all over again.
And that's why talking about your routine is such an important English skill. It comes up at work, with friends, with neighbors, everywhere.
Let's talk about how English learners can use this in real conversations.
Yes, when someone asks you, "How was your week?" you don't need a long story.
You can say, "It was busy but good."
Or, "Pretty normal, just work and home."
Those answers sound completely natural.
And if you want to say more, you can add one detail, like, "I worked a lot, but I went out with friends on Saturday."
One detail is enough.
That's the key. Americans don't usually expect a long explanation.
They just want to connect.
And the more comfortable you get with these small conversations, the more confident you'll feel speaking English in the U.S.
Confidence matters more than perfect grammar.
Always.
Now, before we wrap up, we want to hear from you.
Yes. Think about your own week. Monday to Sunday. What does it look like?
Do you work, study, stay home, take care of family?
Whatever your routine is, it's okay. And it's worth talking about.
In the next part, we're going to help you put everything together and give you simple ways to talk about your week smoothly and confidently.
And we'll also wrap things up with some final tips you can use right away.
So don't go anywhere.
All right, let's slow things down for a moment and talk about something really important. Talking about your week is not just small talk. In the U.S., it's how people build connection.
Yeah, it's like a bridge. You don't jump straight into deep topics. You start simple. "How was your week?" opens the door.
And the good news is, you don't need fancy English for this. Simple sentences work best.
In fact, simple sounds more natural. Americans don't try to sound perfect when they speak.
They try to sound real.
Exactly. If you say, "My week was busy but good," no one is judging your grammar. They're listening to your story.
And when you share even a small part of your routine, people feel closer to you.
Let's practice that idea together. Imagine someone at work asks you, "So, how was your week?"
You could say, "It was kind of hectic, but I got a lot done."
Hectic is a great American word. It means very busy.
Or you could say, "It was pretty chill, nothing crazy."
Pretty chill is super common.
Notice how relaxed these phrases sound. That's how Americans speak in daily life.
Now let's talk about tone. Tone matters just as much as words.
Yes, even a simple sentence sounds different depending on how you say it.
If you sound stressed, people hear that. If you sound calm, they feel calm too.
That's why practicing out loud is important, not just reading.
And podcasts like this help train your ear.
Now let's talk about confidence. A lot of English learners think they need perfect sentences before they speak.
But that's not true.
Confidence comes from using what you already know.
Even if your sentence is short, say it clearly.
For example, "I work Monday to Friday and weekends are for family."
That sentence is simple, but it's strong.
And very American.
Let's also talk about routines changing. Not every week is the same.
Sometimes people ask, "Is your week usually like that?"
You can say, "Most weeks, yeah, but sometimes things change."
That sounds very natural.
Americans often use phrases like usually, most of the time, or it depends.
"It depends" is a lifesaver phrase.
Absolutely. If you're not sure, just say, "It depends on the week."
Now let's bring this back to you listening right now.
Think about your week, not someone else's, yours.
What do you do on Monday mornings?
What's your least favorite day?
What's your favorite part of the weekend?
You don't need to write an essay, just think in small pieces.
And then practice saying it out loud.
You can pause this video and try it right now.
Say one sentence about your week.
That's real practice.
Now, before we finish, let's give our listeners a simple challenge.
Yes, something you can actually do this week.
Here's the challenge. The next time someone asks you, "How's it going?" don't just say, "Fine."
Add one detail.
Say, I'm good, just busy with work this week.
Or, I'm good, looking forward to the weekend.
That one extra sentence makes a big difference.
It shows confidence and opens conversation.
And remember, English is not about sounding perfect
It's about being understood.
and being comfortable.
That's what we focus on here at TalkEasy English.
Yes, real English, real conversations, real confidence.
If you're enjoying these conversations, we'd love to have you as part of our community.
Take a second right now and hit the like button. It really helps our channel grow.
And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do that.
We post new English practice content regularly, designed especially for real life in the U.S.
Also, share this episode with a friend who's learning English.
Learning together makes everything easier.
Before we go, we want to hear from you.
In the comments, tell us one thing about your week.
Just one thing. It can be small,
Maybe coffee on Monday.
or relaxing on Sunday.
Write it in English. Don't worry about mistakes.
We read your comments, and we're cheering you on.
Thank you for spending your time with us today,
We know learning a new language isn't easy.
but you're doing great.
One conversation at a time.
We'll see you in the next episode of Talk Easy English.
Until then, take it easy.
And keep practicing.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.